Hello students, this is Mrs. Spawn, the media specialist at the middle school. Today I'm here to show you how to access a program called Flipgrid so that you can participate in all of the upcoming Spirit Week activities and Field Week activities. So the first thing you will need to do is go to the Google Classroom for, if you're in the middle school, your homeroom, or you will go to the Google Classroom for your homeroom/team teacher at the intermediate school. So I'm going to go to classroom.google.com and I'm going to go into a sample class over here. Yours would be your homeroom. And you will see that there will be an announcement posted. And that announcement will tell you what day we're on and what activities we will be doing for each day. So day one of Spirit Week is going to be, and if I open up my calendar, it will start on June 1st, this upcoming Monday. So on this upcoming Monday, it will be day one of Spirit Week. And right here, you can see day one of Spirit Week is here. And you would follow the link below. It will be posted that day, so that starting that day at midnight on that day, you will have access to the link and you will click on your homeroom, or in the intermediate school, you will click on your team name, and I'll show you how to do that. And you will post your response to one of the following. So each day there'll be different activities for you to choose from. So during Spirit Week on day one, the title of that day is called Show Your Pride Day for Monday, and you have a bunch of different activities that you can choose from. And to participate in these activities, you can either take a picture or a video of yourself, or you can upload some kind of a document showing how you were able to participate, whether it was through writing a poem or drawing a picture. You do not have to necessarily take a picture of your face or wear any kind of article of clothing to participate. So if we just take a look right here at some of the activities for this upcoming Monday, our first day of Spirit Week, you'll see that you have Fort Lee Pride, where you can wear something that says Fort Lee. So basically Monday is Show Your Pride Day, and you can show your pride in any one of these ways, wearing something black and orange. Patriotic Pride, you can wear, make, or show off something that says USA, America, or is red, white, and blue. Then you have Sports Team Pride, wear something that has a sports team logo or name on it, like college, or Fort Lee, or professional, Mets, or the Yankees, or the Jets or Giants. And then you have your Pet Pride opportunity, where you could add a picture or video of your pet. And if you don't even have a pet, you can show us your favorite stuffed animal, or even I was thinking maybe a pet rock, if some of you have painted rocks in honor of our healthcare workers, or you would like to do that, or you have a pet rock, you could do that as well. And then finally, you would have the option, Proud to be Kind. If you've done something kind while you've been home, you can share your act of kindness through a picture or a video, or even if you want to write it down on a piece of paper and take a picture of that. So this is just one day. This would just be for this upcoming Monday. Each day will be a different theme, okay, for our Spirit Week, and you will have multiple activities to choose from. So you'll come to your homeroom or your team page, and you will read the directions, and then you will click down here, and it says make sure you only post to your homeroom. It'll say either homeroom or team page. So let's click on the link, okay, and see where we go. So it's going to ask you to log in. Everybody in the middle school and the intermediate school will need to log in with their Google account, their school Google account. It must be the Fort Lee FLBOE.com email account. So let's click on that. And I'm going to use a sample student account to log in. Okay, Lewis Cole. This is my sample student. He attends Lewis F. Cole. At least when I'm doing these videos, he does. And you'll see I get logged in right away to our Flipgrid for day one, okay? Show Your Pride Day, Monday. So you'll know you're on the right day because that matches up right here, June 1st, and it'll say the same thing, and it says Monday right there. So now over here, you're going to see that this is the middle school, and I'll show you the intermediate school in a moment. The middle school is organized by homeroom. So we have homeroom 101 with Mr. Larshevek and Mr. Claypack. Now, if you're not in that homeroom, you have to come over here, and I'll zoom in so you can see where it says 20 topics, and you have to click this little down arrow, and I'll zoom out. Then you have to find your topic, which is your homeroom or your team name. So here are our 20 homerooms that we have in the middle school. For you in the intermediate school, I will show you what that looks like. All right, I'll go back to the classroom to show you. And if we go down just a little bit here, I've posted an announcement for the intermediate school with a link to one of your Flipgrids, your Flipgrid for the first day. So let me click on that so you can see what that looks like. Once again, I have to log in with my school Google account. I'll use Lewis Cole again and take a look now. Same directions that we saw before. And you'll see right here, Team 5A comes up automatically, but you in the intermediate school have to come over here where it says 14 topics and click on the little down arrow. And now you will see all of the team names. So you need to just locate your team, whichever team you're on, and click on that team. And you'll be brought to the same directions. And you're going to come down here where it says the little plus sign. Now you're going to notice in both the intermediate school as well as in the middle school, let me click on one of the topics here. You should see the same thing. You'll see a plus sign with the word moderated underneath it. So moderated means that anything you post on here, whether it be a picture or a video, it first needs to be approved by your teacher. And this is to prevent anything getting posted that's inappropriate or not really in connection with the day that we're going after here. So whatever the task is. So please make sure that you're posting according to the proper directions and that you're posting everything appropriately. You're not breaking any of our acceptable use rules or anything like that. And that's both for the middle school and the intermediate school. I'm in the intermediate school now. So once you're ready to start sharing what you've done for that day, one of the 5 tasks that are listed for this Monday coming up June 1st, you would just come down here and click on the plus sign, and it will load a camera. And the first time you go in here, it will ask you on the top to allow your Flipgrid to access your camera. You have to say yes and allow that to happen. And I'd just like to remind everybody, if you haven't already done so or your parents haven't given you permission for video and images inside of Genesis and filled that form out, please make sure you have them go into Genesis prior to uploading or doing any videos. Your videos will not be approved if you do not have those forms filled out in Genesis as well. So once you're inside here, you'll notice that you have 1 minute and 30 seconds to record your video, and it reminds you that the topic is moderated. And now you get to have some fun before we actually record the video. There are a bunch of things we can do, especially if you're not looking to show your face or you're looking to maybe upload something and share something. So right over here, the first thing you can do is add a filter. And you'll see there are all these different colors that you can kind of go through, black and white, and then you have the pixelated filter, and then you have the no filter. So feel free to choose a filter. And the second option is text. And you can click on any one of these colors and you can type based on the text. You can say welcome, whatever it might be. I'm going to say welcome to Spirit Week. And you'll notice that it kind of disappeared. If I click off of it and then I hover over it, and then I get the arrows and I can move this around and I can resize my box, make it smaller or larger. So I'll put that up there. And then if I come down here, I can add a sticker. Let's click on that. And you'll see down here, there are all different kinds of stickers. Magic stickers, we have reactions, some of these things down here, 2020. Let me click on that 2020. I like that one. So maybe I'll move that up here. And if I click on this round ball, I can kind of move it around a little bit like that and make it on an angle. And then the next thing I can do, go back into stickers, and I can click on a person. And let's say I want to wear sunglasses. I love the heart sunglasses. So let me click on that, and if I go to the corner, I can resize them so that they fit on my eyes properly and my nose properly, just like that. And then if I come down here in the stickers, and if I wanted to, I could even choose a different face and cover my entire face with another face, make that larger, and then click on the sunglasses again, and they would come on top, and now I look like that. That looks like Mrs. Spawn with shorter hair, and my hair is kind of still there. And then my third option over here, or my fourth option, is drawing. If I would like to draw something by hand, I can choose the color. I can choose, maybe I'll do this color, and then I would just draw right on. I have a touch screen, so I'm able to do that. So I drew a little high. And that would be the next option. Then over here you have the option to work with a whiteboard or a blackboard. It doesn't matter which one. I'll just show you what it looks like. It allows you to kind of get rid of the background and just work here and draw something on here and talk about items that are on here. I am not going to do that. You can always clear your board or go out of here. If you click here, it'll clear the whole board. If you just click onto the next thing, it'll bring you to where you can add a photo sticker. So let me come back out of here, and let's just unclick on that. So if you want to go in and out of the board, don't click this because it'll take away everything on the board. Just click on the actual board again, the whiteboard, and it'll bring you back to your picture. I made the mistake earlier of clicking on this icon and it cleared my entire board, and then I had to start over. And the last option you have is to add a photo sticker. Now let's say you didn't want to use this face and you wanted to put something else there. You could upload a photo sticker, or I like to use this because in this case I'm going to talk about pride in my pet, and I want to upload, I would like to upload a picture of my pet. So I'm going to click here and click on drag or drop. It can be a PNG or JPEG, JPG, and I already have an image that I uploaded, and there's my image of me with my dog. So I'm going to include that over here, and I'm going to talk about pet pride when I do my recording. Now, how am I going to remember a couple of things? What if I'm in here and I forgot what I'm supposed to do? What were the directions? Well, if you come up here to the book in the upper right, you can click on Show Topic, and all the directions that were in the Google Classroom are right here in the Flipgrid as well. It reminds you that it's Show Pride Day, Show Your Pride Day. You choose one, and then it gives you all of the examples that you can use there. So I really like that that's right there. And if you want to go away from it, you just click on the book again and it disappears. Right below that is a sticky note. Sticky notes do not show up in your recording, but they are very useful for reminding you of what you want to say or what you would like to do, so that you are less likely to mess up when you're doing a recording. So I usually like to put some reminders like say my name, say hi, and my name, because I know I want to start with that, and then talk about my dog and how much pride I have in him. All right, that's really what I want to do for this particular task. Okay, so this will remind me, and what's nice is because it doesn't show up, I can look. If I didn't have these pictures here, it enables you to stare at the camera, stare straight ahead, and not look down at a piece of paper while you're talking to the camera. So this definitely helps out with that as well. Okay, so once I have all of my settings ready to go, I can come down here and I can click on the camera, the little video recorder. So I'm going to do that, and you'll see it counts down, and we're recording. So I'm going to start. Hi, my name is Mrs. Spawn, and today is Show Your Pride Day, and I want to show my dog. My dog is Maverick. He's 10 years old, and when I walk him, people still think he is a puppy. That is how cute and adorable he looks. When I was looking for a dog, I decided to go with a rescue dog because I wanted to save a puppy from one of the puppy mills, and I was able to get this wonderful mixed breed. He's a little bit terrier, he's a little bit maybe German Shepherd. We don't really know, but he has a lot of kind of mixtures of a lot of different dogs. And one of the things I remember saying way back when, 10 years ago, was that I wanted a dog that didn't really bark and didn't shed. Well, the irony of all of this is I got Maverick, who is the most amazing dog ever, but he sheds unlike any dog in the entire universe, and he barks all the time at any kind of noise. So even though I didn't get exactly what I want, I think I got way more than I could expect, because he is the most lovable and kind and amazing dog, and he's a big part of my family, and I have a great amount of pride in him, and I'm happy to share him with all of you today. Thank you. And you'll see right up here, my 1.5 minutes was counting down. I'm down to my final seconds, and I'm going to hit pause. Now, I can go next right over here because I'm finished. I can review my clip right here. I can review it. If I want to cut off part of my clip at the beginning or at the end, I can use this slide right here. Let's click it. Click on the clip, and then the slide will appear. Let's click right here, and you'll see I can shorten from the one side and I can shorten from the end side. So what I might do is cut off that little tiny bit where I was kind of talking at the end, and a little bit right here. Let's see how that sounds. Oh, I'm going to do it right after, so I'm going to start. One more. Okay. Okay. Get it right there. There we go. So there's my whole thing. Okay.
And I want to show my dog. My dog is Maverick.
So let's move it down to the end so I can hear the end.
I'm happy to share with all of you. Thank you.
Okay, so we got to thank you, and I'm just moving this up a little bit. Let's click it again.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so there's my clip. I've trimmed it on both ends, and I'm going to confirm. Now, if for some reason, if I had some time left and I wanted to add more to that video, I could click add more. It would bring me back. I could re-record. I could change all of these things, okay? I could get rid of this welcome, the hi. I could do a whole new script. I could hit record again. Remember, I only have 1.5 minutes, so you can't go over that. And it would add that, and I'll just do a little quickie just to show you. This is the extra video that I'm adding, okay? And then I would hit next. And now I have 2 videos. I have my first video here, and I have this little extra clip right here.
This is the extra video that
I'm able to go over here and shorten that, or I can delete that clip. So I'm going to delete it. So you can do that multiple times, where you can stop and then add another clip, stop and add another clip. And this is helpful if you make a mistake at the beginning or the end, and then you can kind of just, modify the clip and get rid of the beginning, the end, pick up where you left off, and then you'll have one nice long clip at the end. So let me delete that one because I don't like that clip. I still have my main clip, and then I'm finished. So once you're finished, we're going to click now. Up here you have the option to download your video if you want. I don't really see why you would need to do that, but if you would like, you can. And then you're going to click on next. Now, this is when you are going to take your selfie. I do not need my sticky note anymore. Your selfie can be a picture of you, and you can add in all of those same kinds of things, the stickers and things like that. You can even click here. You can still drag to select a frame for your selfie. So let's see here. It'll show you a frame right from the recording that you just did. So you can pick somewhere in the recording. So maybe I would use that frame as my selfie right there, and that would become my selfie. Or you can redo your selfie and use snap a picture. So let's say I wanted to go here. I'm going to snap a selfie from your camera. Let's click there. So now I'm live with my selfie, and I can click down here. I could add my glasses back if I wanted to, any of those things. Or I could just snap my picture, turn to the camera and say, hi, snap, there's my picture, and then I would hit next. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. There's my selfie. Now it's time for you to submit your video. Your display name is going to be your first name with your last initial, and then you can include a title. So I'm going to say Pet Pride Monday. Okay, That's all. I can use an abbreviation. Okay, and then right here, you're going to submit your video. Very simple. So let me hit submit, and I'll show you what it looks like. You get a congratulations. Here's a link to your video if you'd like to share it. Let's go over here and click complete. And you're going to notice that it says video submitted. Remember I told you that this post is moderated? It says your video will be hidden until approved by your educator. So your video is not going to show up in the grids where other people can see them, and your video will be visible until your teacher approves your video. So let me see if I can show you how a teacher does that real quickly. I'll log in and go to that board. Hopefully I remember which board it was on. I know it was on the intermediate school, week 1. And I think I did it on this one. Let's see. Oh, no, I can go back one. I see where it says one video right there. One video. There it is. Okay, so as the teacher, your teacher will come down right here, and you'll see the teacher can click and they can view the video right here. They can give you a video feedback. They can give you some feedback by recording their own video. They can write comments. They could, if they were grading you, we're not really grading people here, but they could grade you here. They could edit your name if you wrote something wrong in the name, or you put something inappropriate there. They could change that, the title, any of those things. But what I like that the teachers do or can do is add a vibe and say something like great job there. And right here is where the teacher can change your video that you submitted from a hidden video to an active video. So that's what I'm going to do right here. Change it to active, and then the teacher will come down and make sure that says updated. And once that's updated, they can click out and you'll see that it's now an active video. So let's come back over to your dashboard, and it says video submitted. We'll refresh, log in. It's going to ask us to log in with Google, and you're going to see there's the video now. So, and it has that little add-in comment that we put there, great job. And that is pretty much it for basic submission. So let's go back in just so I can show you if you would like to link to a document or something that you've done. You can do that as well. So if you click back on the plus sign and we come in here and this loads, and we're just going to leave all of this exactly the way it is. Maybe you want to upload a picture. I'm going to do a sample recording. This is a test just to show how you can attach a link to a specific document. So let's click next. And then that's okay. So let's click next again, and we'll snap our selfie and hit next. And right here where it says link optional. So if we put in test and we come down here, this is where you're going to put the link to whatever document you might have that you would like to share. So if I were to go to my drive and I had a document in here that I created, like this one, my notes for Spirit Week. And let's do right over here, share. Let's get a link right here that anyone can view my document with the link. So right here, restricted, only people added can open with this link. Let's change the link. And it says anyone with the link can view. So let's copy that link and come back over here to where it says link and paste it in there. And then I'm going to submit my video, and I'll show you what that looks like and how a teacher would view that. Okay, so it's complete. Once again, the video needs to be approved by a teacher. So I need to go into the teacher account just to quickly approve that so you can see what that looks like. And let me go to the Spirit Week for week 1 for the intermediate school. And that's right here. And then 2 videos right here. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this one. Nope, different one. This one right here. And you'll say, there's my sample, all of that. And if I click on this second link right here, this second little tab here as the teacher, I can come down, and right here is where the document is. that's where a teacher can copy and paste that, but I'll show you where you can view the link and other people can do it. So once the teacher approves it, from hidden to active, we can close, and now we'll come back over here, and we can see that if we refresh, it should be fine. Let's go in one more time and come down. Okay, so here's our new video, the test, and if we click on this and pause, right over here underneath, so anybody who's watching your video or whatever it is, even if it's just a picture that you're showing, right underneath here, you can click on View Link, and it will bring you to that document. Whoever's viewing your link, whoever is viewing your submission, whether it's a teacher or a fellow classmate, they will be able to click on the View Link. So if you do, for example, for Pride Day, let's say you were to write a poem for your mom, maybe you wrote a poem for your mom for Mother's Day, and you want to show your kindness, pride. You want to show how proud you are that you were very kind and you did something nice. Or maybe you did something, maybe you wrote a poem for some of our volunteer workers or our healthcare workers. I know Miss Anderson at the middle school wrote a really nice poem. She would be able to have her poem in her Google Doc, and she could do her submission here and share her poem, and that would be meeting the requirements of our Show Your Pride Day. She's very proud of her poem and what she did to make other people feel good about what they've done. So that's pretty much it. I mean, of course, at any time when you're in here, as the final thing, if you click on this, you can always hold up a piece of paper in front of your camera to kind of demonstrate any work that you've done, as long as you're able to remember which way the camera is going and that it's not upside down. So if you've done some kind of drawing and you want to do that, you can record and snap a picture of that as well. So that's another option where you're talking while you're holding up a piece of paper on something you might have done, or multiple pieces of paper that maybe you would like to submit if you did multiple drawings or something like that. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Mrs. Spawn. I know my camera's a little off. I'm working on two screens here. And you can just email Mrs. Spawn, and my first initial C and then SPAHN @FLBOE.com. And I will be more than happy to help you if you run into any trouble during Spirit Week or during our field week. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a great Spirit Week and a great Field Week. I'm excited to see what everybody does for all of the events and get really excited about the end of the year and everything that we're doing. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.